What's up, YouTubers? So I got another video, a little different this time. It's not on dirt bikes, but this is about my truck. So let me tell you the story. I won't drag it out like most YouTubers. So I got this truck in 2006, ran real good. Then my brother got out of prison, let him borrow it, and he totally destroyed the engine, whatnot. So I'm doing a full restoration on it. I've already got the frame itself is powder coated. It's just dirty and dusty. It's been sitting in storage for almost 7 years. So I finally dragged it out last weekend, and I'm gonna do a full restoration on it. Going with a big block Chevy 502. As you can see, it's got the tubular upper and lower control arms. It's got brand new coil springs. It's got 2-inch drop spindles on the front already. You might not believe it, but the way it sits right now, it's worth like $7 grand. I've put $7 grand into it, and I'll show you the reason. Put a different rear end on it, a total different rear end. This rear end was custom made from a company called Moser Engineering out of Michigan, and as you can see, bolts right up to the rear trailing arms. It's got 35 spline axles. It's got a Wave Track Posi lifetime warranty rear end with 411 gears and a 1350 yoke. That rear end right there cost me $4 grand, but it can hold up to 2,500 horsepower. And if I'm gonna have a rear end like that, I might as well just put a big block in it and not even mess around. So like I said, you can see the frame has already been powder coated. I got the bed sitting on it because I had to transport it from my storage. But today, I'm gonna get started on it. It's been so long, and I'm just tired of paying storage. I've already spent like $7 grand on storage for the past 7 years. And I'm just tired of seeing it sit. So today's video is a little different. Like I said, it's not about dirt bikes. It's about my truck, and this is gonna be my dream truck. I would like to make it a show truck, It's not really that bad, but the first thing I'm gonna do, and I went and bought me a welder today, as you guys can see right there. Went and bought me a welder for the panel patching and whatnot. So it's not that bad, man. It's been sitting in storage, like I said, but I do have some rust. And right here on the rocker panels, or the kick panels, and yeah, kind of the rocker panels too, it's got some rust right there. A little bit of rust right here where you put your feet. There's the brake pedal. Over here on the passenger side, it's got some more rust, but not bad. I've seen some videos on YouTube of guys doing a restoration on a Chevy pickup. This is a 72 Chevy short bed pickup, C10, Cheyenne 10. But yeah, guys, not really that bad. Over here in the corners of the cab, I don't see no holes. All I gotta do is sand that down or get a wire wheel and prime it and paint it. It's got some extra holes. It's got a hole right here that'll need patched. One of my ex-girlfriends after I broke up with her, she tried to break in my truck. She ended up putting a crowbar right here. She wanted to steal my stereo system, the one that I had in it. But when she did that, she did all this damage right here. All that and that. But the bed is in fairly well. This side, this is from my brother too, dumbass. Didn't even pay for it. That dent right there is from my brother. But I got another patch panel that I'm just gonna cut this one out. I'm gonna cut this one out, and I'm just gonna spot weld another one in and redo it. Gonna do it right. Not gonna half-ass anything. It's gonna be a long project, but it'll be worth it. I'm buying new glass. It's got some rust right here, where the windshield goes, but it's not that bad, man. I've seen some haggard trucks, Don't know if I'm gonna put AC in it, what for, if it's got a big block in it, but I'm probably gonna put heat in it. I want to have a heater in the wintertime and whatnot, but let me know what you guys think, man. Another thing is I'm putting probably wheelwood brakes on it, since I'm gonna have a big block. I'm gonna have to redo all my own brake lines and all that stuff. New master cylinder, brake booster, all that crap. New steering column, put new gauges in it, All the bells and whistles, guys. It's gonna take a long time, but it's gonna be fucking badass when I'm done. That rear end alone is just gives me a boner. But yeah, the doors and whatnot. And I'm doing a different color this time. I'm gonna go with candy apple lime green this time. You know, make it stand out a little bit more. I got all the glass and stuff over there. The inner fender wheels, the splash shields, I'm probably gonna order new ones because some of those are rusted up pretty bad. The radiator support was trashed and rusted, and it goes right here on this mount right here and this mount right here, but it's only 200 bucks, so I'm just gonna buy a brand new one. I'm probably gonna sell the hood that was on this, the original hood, and go with a Cal induction hood. Like I said, 502, probably with a Power Glide or a TH400. What else, you guys? There's just so much to do, so many aftermarket parts to do. I got do tie rods, paint, body, but most of it, well, about half of it's already done. I just need an engine, a transmission, some body work, some brakes, some brake lines, you know, some gauges and whatnot. I sold the seats that were in it. It had bucket seats in it, but I sold them because I'm going with a different route. But yeah, dude, this dip rail right here, I don't know if you guys could see that, but it's kind of cracked and whatnot, especially over there. It's got some rust over there, but I'm gonna redo all of it, the whole thing. It's gonna be a show truck slash, I'm not gonna drive it every day, probably like every other weekend or something or whatever, but I've been waiting to do this for a long time, you know. I got some money saved up, so it's time. I'm just tired of seeing it sit. Look, I didn't even notice that. Looks like somebody already tried to, looks like it had a manual transmission in it before. Somebody patched that up. They did a half-ass job, but that's not what I'm gonna do, and that's not what I'm all about. So I'm gonna do it right, because in the shows, they actually take magnets to the metal and see if there's Bondo or anything like that, if there's any holes or anything like that. And that's how people lose contests, you know, when you're at a truck show or whatnot. But yeah, it's got 15 by 10s in the back, 15 by 8 in the front. I don't know, what you guys think about them rims, man? They don't even sell those no more. And if they do, I can't find them anywhere. I'll probably polish them up real nice and make them shine, you know. But yeah, look underneath, man. I didn't even show you guys. Look at that rear end right there. It's a little rusty from sitting in storage, but you know, they got stuff that takes rust off. Look at that frame though. It has a powder coated black, gloss black frame right there. And it's just fucking bitching. That rear end is just totally amazing. But yeah, today I'm taking the cab off. Right now I'm getting ready to do that. And with an engine hoist, because I don't have a shop or a crane or nothing like that. I'm not rich or nothing. But I'm just gonna use my engine hoist and see if it'll hold it up, because I got to get underneath it and look at it, underneath the floor pan in the bottom. So let me know what you guys think, man. You guys have a great day, and God bless all of you. Well, guys, I hillbillied it. Got the cab off with my engine hoist. It was a pain in the ass. But I had some gravel right here, so I had to put some plastic down, some really thick plastic. But here it is. Here's the frame, guys. There's the trailing arms. It's a little dusty, you know what I mean, from sitting in storage for so long. But that's a clean powder coat right there. And I went ahead and looked at the rust underneath the truck, and it's not really that bad. You know what I mean? Compared to what I've seen on YouTube and whatnot, you know. That's pretty clean right there. The cab support's still clean. You know, give you guys an overall view of it. Look at that. That's not that bad. That's just surface rust pretty much. But yeah, I'm gonna get all this grime and all this fucking shit off of it. Patch some holes. I don't know if I'm gonna redo the rocker panel. That's the inner rocker panel right there. But I think I can touch that up with the wire wheel and probably some primer and some paint, dude. But I just wanted to show you guys, you know. Look at that. tubular control arms, man. Fucking bitching. This truck's gonna be badass, but it's gonna take a long time to fix it. So I'll let you guys go. Just wanted to show you guys the cab. Take it easy.